This, I guess, is quite a dream match. But you know what? It could happen this year if all the stars are lined up and Kai Greene returns and the Doctor, Phil Heath, returns. Wouldn't that be awesome? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I figured I would use this excuse to do a Kai Greene versus Phil Heath comparison, and I decided to go with the last Olympia versions of each man. The 2015 for Kai, or 14 rather, apologize, for Kai Greene, and the 2018 for Dr. Phil. Do not be fooled by this. This is not a judged pose. Could not find a front relaxed of Kai Greene, and that seems to be a recurring occurrence, I guess. He did not like to hit that pose. Anyway, I guess the muscularity round is where it counts. Anyway, front double bicep pose. In my opinion, the Doctor could not take Kai Greene, but he could at least match him certain years when his waistline was down and his arms were up. One of his arms are a little weak. I guess it's his right arm, a little bit weak here. Doctor's always going to be winning in the forearm department, but I believe Kai is just too massive. He's probably winning in the leg department and obviously in the waistline. Not a bad ab setup at all for Kai Greene. But the biggest part about this is Kai's peaks of his biceps. Robbie Robinson-like arms. Definitely gets a point in the front double. And if the Doctor brings this version, which is very likely, to the 2020 Mr. Olympia, and Kai, which, if he does bring this version, which he did in his video that he made, which I'm sure a lot of you will remind me, he had the gap in his teeth. But anyway, he was a pretty consistent guy. I believe he would bring this package, and he would defeat Dr. Phil if they brought these two versions to the 2020. He would defeat him in the first two poses anyway. Look at the lat region of Kai Greene. Just night head and shoulders over Dr. Phil. Night and day difference for sure. Dr. Phil, his conditioning is there. He has the muscle. It's just all pieced together wrong. But anyway, who am I to say that it's pieced together wrong? Well, I am, and it is. It's a definite Kai Greene pose. Side chest. Now, you Dr. Phil fans are just waiting for me to announce him as the winner in this one. But come on, guys, take a look at this. Kai Greene's chest is just enormous. Could use a little more oil, I must say. The Doctor's chest has gotten smaller and smaller over the years. Not to mention his leg display. Nowhere near as good as Kai Greene's. Kai's probably getting a point here in the side chest pose, which is remarkable. If he is able to defeat the Doctor in the front and from the side, it would be trouble for Phil. But I mean the side tricep. Could Kai ever defeat the Doctor in this one? I could see certain judges looking past that very highly inserted tricep of Kai and just looking at the legs and even the chest. He is defeating the Doctor in that aspect, but I believe the Doctor, 9 times out of 10, whoever was looking at this, if they were a judge, they would give it to him. It is the side tricep after all. All right, let's have a look at the back developments. And this one is no different. This is make or break time. Kai Greene, what can I say? I'm a fan, but he's just not defeating the Doctor in this pose. There's just no way. When you look at the trap separation, just the hard graininess of the Doctor, Kai Greene, just not the best back pose for him. Much prefer his rear double by. But I mean, come on. I'm asking for a little bit much here. Look at the low lat insertions of Kai. They are bigger than the Doctor's. If he was able to condition down or dry that back out, he would defeat the Doctor. But that is a huge what if. He does have a bigger outer shell. The Doctor gets the point. Now, the rear double by is not quite so easily won for the Doctor. Of course, Kai Greene, he's probably winning in the lag department. Although I do not see a whole lot of hamstring separation, which I have in the past. Maybe you forgot to flex them. Either way, I like his arms a lot better, except for the forearms, of course. The Doctor, even from behind, good set of forearms. The low lat insertions of Kai, more than matching the doctor's. I just like the flow a lot better for Kai Greene in this one. It's very, very close shot, though, in the rear double bicep. Ab and thigh, this is a Kai Greene pose. If you ask me, just a terrible, terrible shot for Dr. Phil. Most certainly, I would say problematic in the midsection area. He's definitely had some issues, whether it be hernias, anything along those lines, things of that nature. When you diet down these low body percentage, fat percentage like Dr. Phil, you're going to see all this. And Kai Greene is fresh as a daisy. He's like just not a natural athlete, but you know what I mean. He doesn't have that enhanced belly button. These unsightly belly buttons, which were very fashionable when Phil Heath was reigning as champion. Most muscular, most certainly would probably go to the doctor, Dr. Phil Heath. Although, if he gets any smaller in the chest, his clavicle gets more and more narrow each year. And Kai Greene never really fell victim to any of those things. He still has nice big pecs, I'm sure, judging by his workout videos, things of that nature. But anyway, it's a pick'em. You look at the legs, it's probably a Kai Greene shot, believe it or not. But the crab, gosh darn it, Kai, he can't help himself. He has to hit it. So when you're adding up the most musculars, you probably would go ahead and notch a point down for the doctor, Dr. Phil Heath. But, ladies and gentlemen, I did lean slightly towards Kai Greene in this matchup. Very close in the rear double bi, though. Could have used a little more separation in the hamstrings, but I give it to him anyway, and the side chest was close as well. But what the heck. This was a bad version of the doctor, don't forget about that. And I think as time goes on, Kai Greene, he is either staying the same or getting better, and the doctor is not getting better, so it's a good chance for Kai Greene to step on stage 2020, not only defeat the two current Mr. Olympia champions, that's right, two current, Brandon Curry and Sean Roden, but also get the sweetest redemption of all, defeat Dr. Phil Heath. Get that revenge. Jay Cutler got it on Ronnie Coleman. Taste it, Kai. Taste it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. Hit thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Have a good day.